request. Don't send me a request, guys. I'm going to send you a request. And let's see. And accept the request and see if that works. Hi, Wild Apache. Okay, so let's see. Accept the request and let's see if it works. Instagram, don't play with me. Okay, you need to work. I don't see you, Karima. Do you see the request to join? Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, I sent it. I'm going to send it again for Amanda. It says that it's there, Amanda, because it's asking me to cancel. So I'll cancel it and invite again. Okay, Amanda's on. Can you hear me, Amanda?
I can.
It says that Karima's unable to join. Let's see if we can get her up here. It's trying to get our other Black-owned business on.
Yeah. Hopefully it works.
Oh, oh, it is not. Oh, you're working with me tonight, and Steve, thank you, thank you. I can see both of you. I'm so excited. Oh, because
I'm like,
last
what?
week
That
What?
was
I
fun.
couldn't see nobody last week, so
Okay.
so I'm so happy it worked out. And yeah, so oh, thank you. Yes, it did work. So let's just let Instagram notify people and let some people trickle in. And I will put what it is and I'll tag you guys. It's Combos with Kerry tonight, Black owned business night that happens every last Thursday of the month. I open up my platform to Black owned businesses to come on and share their Black-owned journey.
There we go.
So we're going to have that combo tonight with two beautiful Black. I don't know why I always seem to get two women, but we love it the same way.
Girl power.
There you
I'm going
go.
to try to get like a guy and a girl one time, a Black-owned businessman and a Black-owned businesswoman one time. But we'll try. We'll keep trying. But we love it same way. So we're just gonna. Oh, did I lose the pin? Let's pin it.
No, sir.
And
Pin.
Yeah, I still
it's
see you.
pinned? Okay. And if you guys are new to this, if everybody hasn't been on a Convos with Kerry before, then please put your questions in the comment box. It does have this arrow. It looks like an airplane. So if you have questions, you put it, I'm sorry, that is to share. If you have questions, put it in the question box. It looks like a question mark, and we
Mhm.
will get to them at the end of the night before we wrap up. And also, if you have questions and you want to put them in the conversation, then please do so. Just know. Hi, together. Christopher. Hi, Nikki. So just know that I may not get to it all if it becomes busy. So if you really want me to get to it, then put it in the question box and I will get to it. So yeah. So how is everybody? How is everybody's day? How is
Oh,
everybody
good.
doing?
I'm good. Just
Good,
tired.
good, good. Yes, yes.
Definitely
I just
tired. How was
tired.
your day?
I hear you. I hear you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to come on and share your journey because I know it is not easy being an entrepreneur as well
Mhm.
as I work a full time too. So I get it. I get it. I get it. Hi, O Spot. You're next, O Spot. Send me a DM so you can come on too. So before I start, I'm going to just do a few of my little new things that I'm trying. So for Black Owned Business Night, I'm going to try my best. If I have your product or if I have something of yours, I'm going to big you up. So tonight I am wearing Empress. Can you see? Okay, you can't see. All right. Well, Empress Ink t-shirt. And I love these products, so I'm definitely, hi, Jonathan. I'm going to put them up after this. So I love this one. So if you are, getting up there, even if you're not getting up there, but I love them, whether you're getting up there in age or you just want to, a little refresher. This is one of the companies that I love, Black owned, woman owned, and it's called the Dynasty. And this is a yoni cleanse. So this is a yoni cleanse. So this is the big size, and I also have a travel size, and I also have the yoni oil. This I love, all natural, and it is so easy on the body, easy on the yoni. If
Hi,
everybody knows what
nephew.
a
Hi,
yoni
nephew.
is, if everybody know what a yoni is, give me some love if you know what I'm talking about when I say yoni. So I don't have to say the real name, but I'll say the real name same way. It's pussy. Your pom poms, your vagina.
You're with
This
AJ?
is we all grown here. So these
Yes,
are
we
some
are.
products that I use and that I love, and these are from. So we're sponsored by this company as well as Empress Inc. and as well as okay, that's it. And the other one that I really love that we're not sponsored, but we're going to try to get a sponsor, people. So work with me. Is this one? It's called Hello, and it's an all natural toothpaste that I'm trying to go
Oh,
all natural as much
it's
as
good.
possible. I'm trying to
It's
do.
good. It's good.
Oh, it's one of, I have tried many, many, many natural deodorants, natural toothpastes, natural this, do it
Their deodorant
yourself.
taste. Their
Oh,
deodorant's
I
good
have,
too.
they have a deodorant too? I didn't know that. Okay, so this is a toothpaste that I use and I love it. It is on my Amazon store. So if you like it, go to my Amazon store and use the code to get it. And I love it. It is one of my favorites, and I've had many, many different natural toothpastes, and I love this one. So that is the housekeeping for tonight. And also, I want to say that we are sponsored by No Limit Vending. They are a local vending. So if you are a business and you need vending machines, no limit vending, I'm going to tag all these people at the end. You'll have them at the live. So don't worry about remembering who I'm saying. You'll have it at the end. So no limit vending. So if you're looking for vending machines for your business, Black owned and son owned, it's a youth also as well, youth owned business as well. And the dynasty is for the pum pum. Your vagina. So yeah, so definitely some great products. And hello, if you are watching, I will tag you. I'm loving partnership deals. I love your toothpaste, and I will try your other products. Send them my way, and I will give you my review. So yeah, so that's the spiel that I have to do for today. And then we're gonna get started. So if you have any questions, again, guys, put it in the question box, and we will get to them. So for tonight, we are going to start off with my question that I ask all the time. Give me one interesting fact about you, and it is about you, not about your business. We will go into your business, but I would like to hear about you yourself. I love you too, Auntie. Okay, who's Auntie? Are you calling
Oh,
me Auntie?
me.
Okay, okay. Am I Auntie now? Okay. Love it, love it. Okay. So who wants to go first?
Go
You
ahead,
got
Amanda.
either one.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Introduce yourself and one interesting
Yes.
fact that nobody may know about you.
My name is Amanda. I'm a mother for one, and obviously a business owner. I own a skincare
No,
studio
no,
called Habits of
not
Beauty.
about your
No, no,
business.
that's not my interesting fact. I was just introducing myself. Sorry.
No business.
Okay.
You introduce your business separately.
Okay, so my interesting fact is that I can speak I think they call it gypsy or like pig, not pig Latin, but the other one. And so whenever I don't want people to know what I'm saying, I speak like that. But the funny part is my best friend, she can't speak it, but she can understand it. So I just
Okay, so what, give us an example. I don't know what it is. So,
Okay, so like mapanda pa means apa mapanda pa and aba aba masipin ko pa mapanda pa.
and what did you
Yeah.
say?
Oh, I said my name is Amanda and I'm a single mother. I didn't know what
Oh,
to say.
oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard
That's it.
that before, but thank you for sharing
Yes.
that.
Been
That is
speaking
a
that
very interesting fact.
since I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yes. A
All
long
right,
time ago.
Karina.
Okay, so I'm Karima. I'm not going to say my business name. I'm just Karima.
Yeah.
Interesting fact is, as I gotten older, I've gotten tattoos. I'm learning how to crochet again. I also just picked up. I just picked up something. What am I going to do? Crocheting, swimming. So
I was
I'm
thinking about
lesson
that
three in.
today. I was thinking
Lesson
about
three
swimming.
in. I can definitely float and backstroke. This is a front stroke. The front stroke is a lot harder because you got to breathe on your back, people. You can breathe freely on your back, freely. So as I got older, I'm getting into like more hobbies and things I wanted to do or should have done when I was younger. But I used to bonfire on tattoos on myself, but now I have plenty since 47. So
How
you know,
many tattoos do you have, youngster?
I think about 15 now
Wow.
on my leg, on my back, and on my left, just my left side. Yeah.
Okay, girl. Yeah, I have to look at them. I would examine you next time I see you because I don't think I've seen all of them, but
No,
okay.
no.
Love it, love it. Okay, so now we can go into your businesses. Since you're already talking, Karima, you can talk about your business now. And my first question for you for your business that you can answer in explaining your business is your why. So why did you start? How did you start? When did you start? How long you've been in business? You see how I put 15 questions in one? Go at it.
Okay, so rewind. I back to 2000, year 2000. I went back to culinary school. I say this a lot. I was married, had my third child. I was home. I was 25, 25, 20, whatever, early, and I'm
Mid 20s.
watching the Food Network, which was brand new. Watching Emeril Lagasse. I love telling the story, so I'm watching him. I'm like, I've been doing this just at home and just for friends and whatever. Maybe I should dabble into some cooking. The school was down the street. Went to the school. Blah blah blah. Finished. Then fast forward, got divorced. Um, other personal stuff happened. Mom died. All these other things happened. We moved. I was like, okay, I'm working. It was minimum wage back then, which was, not plentiful. So did what I had to do. Started doing like side hustling at the time of like just doing other things with cooking. Saw that it was going well. Tried to jump into full time entrepreneurship that I knew nothing about in like 2012. That didn't work out the first time. So there was a program. They no longer have the program. I love saying this. They need to bring the program back. It's called OSEB. I forget which premier got rid of it. It was silly. It was for small businesses. 42 weeks. By the time I got into it, it was 42 weeks. When it originally started, it was 52 weeks. It's full time. They kind of give you a little bit of a stipend to kind of keep you afloat. But
Mhm.
anything you do make while you're in that course, for those 42 weeks, you get to keep, and you learn as you go and grow. So 2014 ended, got my and then I became Chef Creamer Inc. Incorporated. Been a full-time entrepreneur since then. Every now and again, I kind of like dabble and do contract work with other places, other restaurants, other caterers or whatever. But for the most part, 2014 till now. And then they say it takes about 5 years before you could see, the money. 2019 came. Money was nice, starting to save, starting to be able to do everything. Then COVID hit. Right? So then that happened. We'll, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so we'll talk about a different thing. That
Yeah.
happened. I volunteered with the JCA, Jamaican Canadian Association, for like 7.5 months. It was amazing. Got the RBC loan, decided to open up a restaurant during COVID. I know, but that wasn't a problem. Opening up during COVID was not the problem. The location wasn't the problem-ish either. It was the people in the location that wanted to just vandalize my spot for whatever reason. So
Mm.
I shut it down after a year. And then just to rebuild again, the catering and doing other things that I love to do with food. I'm very much a community-oriented person. When it comes to catering, I do a lot with the community. And here we are, 2025. Everything is going well again. So I feel like we're creeping back up to that 5 year again. So things are
Mm.
moving nicely. I'm doing other little things. When those little things come to fruition, I will let you know. And then you will be the first or maybe the third to know about it. But here we are, 11 years in, and haven't had to go back and work for anyone full time. Yay, me.
Yeah, I love that one. That is the biggest part of it. But Karima, I think, did I miss the why? Like why? I heard how it
And
got into
sorry, the
it,
why.
but why do you keep going? Why do you keep doing it? Because,
So
you've
mom,
had a lot of turnarounds.
yes,
What
I
is
did.
that?
Mom had been cooking since the 80s is my tagline. So my mom,
Yeah.
so I've been cooking since I was like 10. So my why was I love food. I love cooking. It really was. So before I went to culinary school, I was doing music management. Met my
Oh.
ex-husband, and I said, so then it kind of my life changed, and that's how I got into culinary school. And the why was to do something part-time while I was home, um, minding the children.
Mhm.
Sorry, being a mom, and I felt like that was a way. And I also never really wanted to ever work for anyone.
Mhm.
And working in restaurants, I really didn't want to work for anyone because
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. I commend these cooks and these chefs and these servers because people are not kind. People are rude and very disrespectful. So please be kind to restaurant workers, anyone that's dealing with your food, but especially in a restaurant type environment where you go in
Mhm.
and you sit down and you want a meal. Just be kind. If your meal's wrong, they will fix it. Just be kind. But working in restaurants, I knew I didn't want to do that. I also knew I didn't want to work for anyone for any longevity of a time. I was 33 when I first decided to, oh, maybe I should go do it. But I'm like, oh, I have 4 children. I can't go and be an entrepreneur. 5 years later, I still have 4 children. And then I went to the program and I'm like, you know what? I could do it. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy wanting to do this. I would, oh, can I say what I would tell people? Or do you want to
Yeah.
wait? Okay. I would tell anyone that wants
Oh,
to,
wait. Yeah, let's wait. Let's
okay,
let
okay.
Amanda.
Amanda,
We'll
go
get
ahead.
into that. We'll get
Okay.
into that. Thank you for reminding me about
Okay.
my own. This is why I don't like to tell people what I forget. Well, okay. Well, okay. So yes, Amanda, you go in, tell us, your whys. Why did you start? How long you've been in business? But there's a few questions before we start. Amanda, someone's asking if you're Jamaican. I
I
don't know
am
why.
not.
Maybe you're
I'm
not.
Canadian, but
Only
my parents are mostly Guyanese. So yeah.
okay, Guyanese. Okay.
Yes.
Black
Yes.
people learn how to swim. Very important. Amanda, are you? Okay, that's. I love you too. Okay, we got that. There was another question. Or is the oil for use during sexual activity? Oh, sorry. Oh, you had a question about the oil. No, the oil is not. Well, you know what? You do what you want with the oil. It's your oil. You do it. Use it the way you want to use it. I know that it's just like a refreshing oil that you could use after you come out of the shower to just oil up the yoni, make it all nice and, because as we get older, perimenopause woman here, it can get a little, down there, down there.
Is that dry? You're trying to say it gets dry? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good.
It can get a little dry down there. So it's good, and it's also just because it's natural. It's just nice to have natural products. And I'm a big oil user anyway, so it's just a natural oil to use. But like I said, use it any which way you like. It's your yoni and do it as you please. So yeah, thank you. So Amanda, go ahead. So do you want me to repeat the question? Because I know it's a bunch.
You said my why, how long, and
Tell
there
us
was
about your
something
business now.
about, yes. Okay, so I guess I'll tell you about it first. So I'm the owner of Habits of Beauty Skincare Studio in Mississauga. I am an esthetician or skin therapist or SD, whatever you want to call me. I deal with skin, and especially melanin rich skin. So I love to work with Black women, which leads me to my why, because we are so underserved in the skincare industry. Even now, as a provider, when I go to industry events, it's just like barely any Black women. Um, and a lot of times the products they have aren't the best for us. The technology they have is like, oh, not. There's a lot of times where it's like, oh, you can't use that because of your skin color. Um, so I just really specialize in safe practices for Black women, so they don't have to worry. Um, Part of my why and how I got in this industry was because I had my own skin concerns. I had very congested, pigmented skin. I had pimples everywhere, uneven texture. Me not wearing makeup right now, I would have never done. I used to cake my face because I was so insecure about my skin. It's a longer story to that, but going through two different programs, my skin still looked the same. And when I actually started to learn about my skin specifically, because in my second program, I was training to be a laser technician. And it was like, oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't. And I was just like, oh, okay. So there was no solutions for me. I did two whole aesthetics programs. My skin still looked the same. So I just got with some mentors, asked a lot of questions. O Spot was one of them. I used to bother her down with questions when I began because I became an esthetician officially, finished all my training in 2022. So I'm still fairly new here. But, Orica was so kind and always answering my questions. And so shout out to her. I don't know if she's still here,
Whole
but
spot.
yeah, so and then her and my mentor, Charmaine Cooper, really just like helped me learn how to deal with Black skin so that I was able to finally get my skin together. And so it is really just a passion of mine to help other women who are so unsure, who have tried everything, who are going to estheticians and they're telling them crazy things, and always throwing glycolic acid at them. Anyways, yeah, so I digress.
So I'm going to ask a few questions, follow-up questions to you, and then I'm going to give you both the same question so you guys can both answer it. But I just want to know because I do work with a lot of teenagers and I have teen boys and I'm on top of their skin because, their mother, they're lucky that their mother is on top of her skin and has been. I didn't have any issues with my skin until I got into, like it was during COVID. I had this horrible flare up. I don't know what happened
Same.
and on my whole like this side was like full of pimples, bumps. I never had in my like even teenagers, nothing. One or a few here or there, but never. So yeah, so I definitely once that happened and I started to rebuild my skin, I am very into it when it comes to my boys. And I work with teenagers and I want to give them some like what would you give teenagers like some little like because boys and well, I don't know if you know boys because I don't know what you have, what child you have,
Mhm.
but boys don't want to really take care of their skin. They don't even want to bathe sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and girls too. I'm not saying it's just boys, but
Yeah.
just to give them a few things to help them with their skin prep, so that they're, as adults, they're not like breaking out all the time.
Yes. So my biggest thing is take care of your gut health. I know I
Mhm.
work with skin, but before I became an esthetician, my business is called Habits of Beauty. I kept that name because that was my blog about like natural wellness and things like that. And I grew up very like sickly, and not I realized in my 30s that it was my diet that was really negatively impacting my skin. So teenagers, they are hormonal. They have a lot of hormonal fluctuations. And they're also like they're craving greasy foods and salty and cheese, like, and it's really their food that is messing with their skin a lot of the times. Now, if they're like extremely healthy, very conscious about their gut, but their skin is still acting up, it could also be hygienic. They're not changing their pillowcases enough. They're not cleansing their face, or they're cleansing their face but not moisturizing their face. So it's very important for teenagers to cleanse their face with a gentle cleanser and moisturize their face all the time. Yes, sun protection is very important as well, but making sure your skin is clean and hydrated and moisturized at the same time. Drink your water, put down the soda, like put down the sugary stuff. It's very hard as a teenager. Drink coconut water, drink celery and apple juice, like, those things I try. Like, I have a 12-year-old daughter. She gets eczema flare ups if she eats pizza, or any type of dairy. And I'm always like, she doesn't care. She's like, ah, you'll fix it. But, whenever she does, I'm like, do you know why? She's like, yes, that's not dairy. Like, but I'm always constantly drilling that in her head. And she may not listen as much now, but at least she'll always know in the back of her mind that her gut is directly tied to the skin. I always tell teenagers, your skin is your largest organ and your body's biggest communicator. Because when your other organs can't filtrate toxins, it's going to come out through the largest organ, the one that's most exposed. And so it's very important. Also, just a little plug here. I have a skincare study guide on my website that parents can get for their teenagers. It's just like a little booklet or PDF that they can go through and get have the best information they can possible to help them.
Okay, thank you for that. I
And
appreciate
to
that.
piggyback off of what she was saying about gut health, as you get older, because see, teenagers, their metabolism is completely different. So
Mhm.
older teens or young adults, especially us now too, fasting, even if you just do intermediate fasting. So my nephew on there, he's forking there. He's a trainer, so he can attest to this. Fasting, intermediate, or if you can go a day or two or three, even if it's just liquid or what, or try to do some form of fasting to get rid of some of this excess meat. Because I don't know about you all, but growing up, we didn't eat meat like how we eat meat now. I feel like I'm Trinidadian. You're Jamaican. No, you're not. You're Antiguan, right? Um,
Yeah, meant to
Kerry,
get.
right? And Guyanese. So I know that for us, we didn't eat a lot of red meat. We had more chicken and fish, and the red meat was more on the weekend. And you got an occasional junk food from outside. And if you're gonna get burgers, more time, mommy was making the burgers. We have burger meat at home. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'll make, you know what I'm saying? So our food is so different now, and how we're intaking food too is different. So we have to really uh try to, like Amanda said, you know, really relegate what we're taking putting in our bodies. And if we can work out, like phys ed isn't the same now as we
Mhm.
had. PA classes isn't the same like what they're doing now. We actually had to go outside and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
run.
they're standing up in the gym like,
Ex- exactly right. So they're
yeah.
not so we have to really, what Amanda said is so true. We have to like really talk to our youth, and then even when we get older, we have to be active as well.
yeah,
So there's this part in the middle where I say to my trainer every single time, why couldn't I just be 30 again? Just be 30, just for like a day. Just I could
you're one.
tell myself, huh?
You're chipping in and out. You're chipping in and out.
Oh,
Um,
am I still?
I can see her fine.
pixel to me because she looks pixel. Okay, now she looks clearer.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going, and then I'll
Yeah.
let you know when you're
Yeah.
chipping in.
Okay. Yeah, like what I was saying to my trainer, I wish I was 30 again, because then I could say to myself 20 years later, continue to work out. And I didn't even work out. We went out, we partied, we cardioed, like we had a good time. Now I don't obviously go out as like we used to. So cardio, even if you just go walking, yes, Mikey, everything is processed now. But even if you go walking for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, get a treadmill, get something to stay active, to do something to help your body And just piggybacking off of that, and thought that was
And
interesting to see.
that's your business because I know you pride yourself on keeping those comfort foods or those foods that we grew up with, but making them a bit more healthier. So
Yeah,
now that we're getting up this. So I love the fact that, it both of your business merged. So that's great.
right,
I was gonna
Amanda?
say
We
it's
might
so
have to
perfect that
talk.
there's a chef here, so she can attest to the things that I'm saying. Because
But
you
God
know,
help. And
they're
I'm
Yeah,
not.
sure
God
These
help,
kids
God
aren't
help.
trying to listen to me. They're like,
No,
"Girl,
no, our
bye."
children never listen to us. We could say this. I could tell your daughter what you just said to her, and she'll listen to me. And you could tell my children what,
Oh,
and they don't listen to the parent
I
or
know. It's so
that
weird.
specific.
That's
Did
why
we?
it takes a village.
It does take
yes.
a village. It does take a village.
Yeah.
They hear us because we heard our parents. We didn't listen to
Yes.
them either. God, I know I
Mhm.
didn't. I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay, mommy. Yeah, yeah, okay, whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, but no, yeah, that's it, really.
It's so true, and I thank you both for definitely and being that community where look at that. I didn't even think to ask you that question about the teen, and you already have a book, a downloadable thing for them to use. So it's amazing. See, I ask so many questions
I love
because
it.
I like to be gatekeeper of nothing. If it's out there, I utilize it. I share it. I don't. There's nothing. Even look at me. I'm showing the Yoni thing that I use. Like, I don't you know, helpful to people, I'm going to share it. So my question, and Amanda, you could start with this one, is what have been some of your biggest challenges and how did you overcome them in being an entrepreneur? I know you're new, and Karima is a little bit more seasoned from us, but let's hear what you would. So what has been some of your challenges?
Yeah, my biggest challenge has just been kind of managing everything. I'm learning still that I cannot be a one woman show. I feel like Superwoman, I could do it all. You know, I can't. So the biggest lesson for me has been me like letting go, not needing to micromanage everything and just being like, okay, I need this from you, I need that from you, and like asking for help. I've always had this issue with asking for help. So like I'm training my mouth to get the words out of my head to be like, I need help. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, it actually takes a village to build a business and to scale a business. So
Yeah,
I'm I'm only 1 year into owning my own space. And so the first year I was kind of like referral only, if you know, if you don't, meh, whatever. Because I was nervous to take on more people just because I'm like, I have to do my marketing, I have to do my follow-ups. I just want to do skin, So as I'm progressing in business, I'm starting to like release some of those tasks for me that like are mundane. I need to hire a social media person because
girl,
listen,
girl.
I used to love social media until and now I'm like I stayed up till like about 1 a.m. last night editing a bunch of videos so I could have something to put out every day for the next few days because I'm just like, oh my God, it's a lot. So that's been my biggest lesson, just learning that I cannot do this on my own and that I have to just let it go and get help.
That's
Yes.
good. And I have two. I'll give you two. I'll send you two suggestions for social media management
Okay,
managers.
thank you.
So yeah, the same question goes to you, Rima.
Um, the challenges is there's always it's a lot to be an entrepreneur. It's a lot, full time.
Hmm.
So what I was going to say, which I'm doing something, is that I would say to whomever is going to try and do this to be an entrepreneur, keep your full time job as long as you can. Keep your full time job, and then start to scale back bit by bit until you are comfortable in your full time business. Now that means you're not going to get any sleep, but that was a challenge because I just said, I'm done. And I just jumped in. I'm like, oh yeah, and it worked. It came, but it was very challenging to do that, to just dive right in head first, not knowing how this was going to happen. Listen, my son, my oldest son, he says I made him clean chicken on his birthday. I don't believe that. But if I did, I had a catering and I needed help and I paid them. I refuse to believe I told him to do that. But if I did, it wasn't for free. So so I had to I had to, get my kids in on it. Like, come on, clean this chicken, help me do this. Okay, I gotta go grocery store. Make sure you watch your siblings, do something. You know what I mean? It was a lot to do. But we as a family got through it. And then something working as a woman and then a black woman as a chef, it's still very much male dominated. You have to
Was it
have thick girl,
it's
male
still male?
dominated and male dominated and Caucasian dominated in restaurants, not
Okay.
not in the bigger restaurants, not individual West Indian. This is me. I am, mom and pops. No, no, no. And even then, yeah, there's still a lot of men. But overall, when you go to culinary school, it's still more men.
Mm,
When you go to do your co-op, it's still very much male dominated. So you
okay.
have to have a thick skin because it's a kitchen. I don't be, they're very reckless. But I'm like, so am I. Talk your thing. You want to talk about pum pum and you snorting coke? That's on you, sir. I am not going to do that.
That was a big jump. Okay,
Ma'am, ma'am, are you staying after work to go with us? And I'm like, no, no, I don't feel like it. Not today. You know what I mean? But in doing so, no, you have to be able to banter back with them because just banter. They're
you're
just
chipping. You're
talking.
chipping.
You're
You're
chipping.
chipping.
You're chipping. I look clear, and so does Amanda. You were chipping. Are you okay?
Okay.
You're clear again. You're clear
Good
again.
now?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, just it's just
I see your guys,
no.
but so let me know if my thing's doing this, okay?
No, yeah, yeah. So it's just you just have to be able to banter back because that's just what it is. For the most part, they're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
But there is sexual, some people can take it too far and you could be uncomfortable. The minute you feel uncomfortable, just tell your manager or speak up and say something. But for the most part, just be thick-skinned. What else? What else I say would be challenging? That's working in the restaurants. Just learning. It took me a long time. It took me many, many years to get the extra help, and you have to trust people with what you're doing. As black folks, as black women, we're superwomen. We could do it all. No,
Mhm.
we cannot. No, we
We
cannot.
think no.
Yeah, we can, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to. And sometimes we are our own, you know, blockage of other blessings because we want to do it to do everything. And once we open it up to allow other people to ask, and it's hard for us to ask because you don't want to hear no, because
Yeah.
why? Or if you are going to say yes, show me. Even if you can't give me something, show me how to get that something. I'm not necessarily asking you for money. I'm asking you for guidance. Okay, your service is 10,000. I don't got that, sir. How can you help me? How can we barter to make that a little bit better? You know what I mean? So stuff like that. So it is a bit challenging, but overall, I'm much better now. I do have I more contract out because I'm a caterer first.
Mm-hmm.
So I contract out my servers. I contract out my administration now. So I contract out a lot more. But yeah, that is what Amanda said. That to come out of being the one woman show, and once you could do that, then you're lighting up your own load. Having someone else, like someone said, oh, let me you could do your own website. No, not doing it. I tried that
Yeah.
once. I cried. I know
Mhm.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I will find the funds for you, sir or ma'am, to do my website because that's taking away from what I could be doing. Now, if I
Mhm.
had to, yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I will cry. So stuff like
Mhm.
that. You have to know what you can do, what you can't do. Yes, we could do it all. Anyone can, but no.
It,
Ask
and
ask
it's
for
so
help.
Like I know in starting up, and I feel like I'm always still starting up, still going because it's not until I can quit my full time, I'm still always new. It's always new and always fresh. So in doing that and knowing that that's something that, you're always having to figure out or do, or, now you're able to allocate your certain things out to outsource it. But and you're coming up, what is some things that you would tell, others to do? And especially finding mentors. It's so difficult. I still can't find one. I still haven't found one. So I know that that program sounded amazing and you said it's
Oh, good.
gone.
That's so
So,
good.
and as we get older, as we get more mature, I don't want to say older, as we get more wiser and more mature in age, it's even harder to find grants and programs to help us if we're starting business later on in life. So give us a little bit, of, those entrepreneurs that are starting new or they're starting later on in life and, they just need that little bit of, to keep going. What would you suggest?
I am a mentor. I do that. So if anyone is coming up you can come and you can ask. I have no problem. But sometimes your mentor is not even people that you could tangibly touch or speak to. Your mentor could be, okay, not her. Your mentor could be, I don't have to say another name, but we don't rep her no more. But your mentor could be like for me, like when I first, um, a mentor could be Gordon Ramsay. It could be
Like,
Emerald Lagasse, So people that are doing what you want to do. For Amanda, it's O, is right. It's the O spot is Orica. You know what I mean? That's one of her mentors. Even if she didn't know her, there's other people that you can try and find that person in that industry that's doing what it is that you want to be doing and how you want to be doing it, and start to follow them and and go that route. Like Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart is not a chef. She's not a chef, but she is someone that I like how she did her whole Martha Stewart living. I
mhm,
follow that s- sort of, because again, she's not a chef, but she is doing things that I'd like to do outside of cooking, right? She
mhm,
does the Martha Stewart living. So do I want to do the full like that? No, but I take pieces of what she does when it comes to the food side of it. So take bits and pieces from other people. And if you can find a mentor, um, uh, that you could speak to on a regular basis, reach out to that person, ask. Most people say yes. Like I said, a friend of my friend, she asked me if I can mentor her 14-year-old son. I said, sure, no problem. Let's figure out, because it's back to school now. He's 14, so it's more
mhm.
going to be on a weekend basis. So we're working that out. So yeah, stuff like that. Mentorship is definitely something I like doing. I love giving back to the community, mostly the youth.